We're clear to land, but we're not going to make the runway. We've lost both engines.
Breaking tonight at 11, engines out. A jet pilot with nowhere to go but Alligator Alley.
Oh my God. It took the top of that truck.
Witnesses watching in horror a crash landing, then a ball of flames.
I could see some people running from the plane.
Out of the smoke, a glimmer of hope. Somehow, there were survivors.
Live team coverage tonight from the major traffic nightmare to what may have led to the tragedy. Local 10 News starts now.
Live, the one and only Local 10 News starts right now.
And good evening. Off the top at 11, a deadly emergency landing near Naples, a jet crashing into a car on I-75 before bursting into a ball of flames.
We know 3 people on board made it out alive. We have live team coverage. Cody Weddle is in Fort Lauderdale, where the charter company is based.
And Samir Nefsi is standing by with a traffic mess, but we begin with our Roy Ramos, live near the scene with the very latest on this investigation. Roy.
Calvin and Nicole, well, in just a few moments, you will hear radio transmissions from that pilot informing the tower that both of his engines have failed and he will not be able to make it back to the Naples airport. This investigation still ongoing. Traffic does remain shut down on the southbound lanes of I-75. Just about 2 hours or so ago, the northbound lanes reopened, but off in the distance right there, you can see those investigators continuing to gather evidence as they now work to find out what caused this plane to crash.
Oh my God.
Drivers passing by in shock as a plane crashed onto the lanes of I-75 Friday.
Yeah, it's a big one. Oh, man.
As the aircraft went up in flames, an explosion sent large black plumes of smoke into the air. This cell phone video we obtained showed people remarkably running from the wreckage. This as drivers were still traveling on the interstate.
It looked like it was broken in half from the impact. Fully engulfed in flames, dark black smoke.
Gary Elsinger said he was with his son who was driving with his learner's permit headed to Tampa when he witnessed the plane go down.
My son says, "Oh, I just saw an explosion." And I thought it was probably a car accident. And as we get closer, we're like, wait a minute, is that a plane?
We've learned that aircraft is a Bombardier Challenger 604, a dual-engine jet seen here that crashed after the pilot is heard reporting engine failure to the tower at Naples Airport.
We're clear to land, but we're not going to make the runway. We've lost both engines.
The FAA reporting there were 5 people aboard at the time the aircraft crashed down, even hitting a vehicle on the interstate. While 2 have died, 3 others have survived.
Off the highway, there's a truck that looked like it had gotten hit by the actual plane as well.
As the FAA and the NTSB now investigate what caused that plane to come crashing down, its witnesses still stunned by what they saw.
It was a pretty bad crash. I feel bad for anybody that was in there.
So right now we are working to find out if anyone that was in that vehicle struck by that plane was injured. As for this investigation, we can tell you that the NTSB does have investigators who have already arrived here on scene. They do expect more investigators to arrive tomorrow morning. That is when they will take a look at this wreckage. Now, at some point, this wreckage will be moved to another location where it will be reviewed in further detail. We'll be sure to keep you posted on any details that come our way regarding this. For now, here in Naples, Roy Ramos, Local 10 News.
Such an awful accident, Roy. Thank you.